Hello, it's Carlos Delta with the Apek Plus 2025 version. This one here is the K400, which is the braided Kevlar cord, which has a 400-pound brake constraint. And then the cord itself, you have foot loops just above the tools. You have a cutting knot there. So the whole lot is one piece, which is connected with the safety breakaway connectors, and then inside there you have a ballistic striker bead. If you've been following my videos, then you know that's for breaking glass, tempered glass. And then you have the micro SQ light. So this is a squeeze it to illuminate. There is a little switch under the neoprene sleeve if you want it on permanently, but otherwise if you just need light quickly you can squeeze it, or for hands-free operation you can bite down on that if you're working on restraints. So you will find that that's going to be your number one light source, because you're wearing it on the neck, and the idea is this whole system encourages a carry habit. So you will just wear this and you will feel different when you're not wearing it. Just like the SRK 360, this has now been loaded with a similar setup. So on here, just have a look at the previous videos and you'll see what the tools can do. Once you've watched those videos, pretty much it transitions on the tools contained on the necklace. So you have your ghost button, NFC, AHK RF retrofit, optimized hair grip, uber glue leg shim, all contained on the necklace with a silicone bead. And on the back here, inside the sleeve, you'll have the Rus key for Russian handcuffs BRS2 and other handcuffs that share that key design. So the tools themselves pretty much set up in such a way that you can operate, for example, the key without having to remove it from the necklace itself. So there's no need to take that off. So it's a nice backup key. And then if you do need to use the shims or the optimized hair grip, it is a matter of just simply sliding the beads off. And it's worth noting that these beads, when you initially get the necklace, they will be a little bit firm to the touch. Putting the tools in and out can be a little bit more difficult when they're firm. But over time, with wear next to the skin, you will find that these beads will begin to soften, and extracting the tools is a lot easier. So I can use the tool whilst it's all attached to the necklace. So if I need to shim, for example, I can just extract the shim from the necklace, or I can remove the complete tool. Likewise, the key itself as well. If I need to remove the key, I can slide the bead, extract the cord from inside, and then simply pull on the key. Try not to pull on the split ring too much, because you can stretch that split ring. They are quite thin gauge still, but the idea is that you can, if you have anything bigger, you're not going to get the cord in the channel easily. And it's the same key that you find on the on your bracelets if you've got a retrofit one. So that's the key set up, ready to go. Some concerns, travel, for example. So I do, in the past I did fly a lot. Simply took the necklace off, put it in the tray, and then popped it back on once it went through the scanner. There's nothing on there that should be of any concern, provided the country you're going to, you're okay with travelling with a handcuff key. But other than that, it's just a lanyard with a flashlight on it. Nothing to get excited about at security checkpoints. So replacing the key, just make sure one bead's at the front, and then you're going to insert the cord, push in the key. Like I say, these are a little bit stiff to start with, still doable. And again, you need to set this up so you're going to have shim going on and sliding the bead on. Yep, so I'm just going to be doing that now, sliding that on, get the other one on, and then we can start arranging the tools on the necklace, setting them up properly. So for net carry. Everything's squared away, ready to go. So slide the beads on first. Now we want to take that hair grip, we just want to move that towards that knot there, slide everything so you're dressing the knot, and there we go. So it's big enough to go over your head, so you don't need to keep popping it open. You can take it on and off, no issues there, and it will encourage a carry habit, and hopefully you'll have it should you need it. And just to go through, there are some old videos on the YouTube channel, and you'll see videos from 5 years ago. You'll see that I'm cutting seat belts with this, breaking windows. You can use it to break a window from the outside simply by popping that off, grab the knot, hold on to the bead, extract, rotate round, you've got a good length there, and then you just swing that towards the glass that you intend to break. Can be done from inside the car, and likewise you've got it on your neck. If you need to remove a seat belt, so it could be there'll be a malfunction in the release mechanism, you just pop it off your neck, pull it forward, this will sit on the seat belt, and then just hand friction saw through, and then you're out. Likewise from the outside of a car, you can pop a window, reach in, take the seat belt, cut through the seat belt, and then you can extract the person from the car that way, so you're not really having to climb into the car and start undoing seat belts. It is a quick and effective way. These will eventually, I will have some sort of pouch made up for these. It's all printed, ready to go, that'll fit in there. But like I say, this is the Kevlar version, darker black. There is a Technora version, grey. This is a softer cord, but there's no difference in its performance. They've both got a 400-pound braking strain, and they are both heat resistant and capable of cutting through any non-metallic restraint or material. Thank you again for your time.